Tony Hunt. In today's video, we're going to be talking about stones that would be good for the St. Paddy's Day festivities that are coming up this weekend. We're going to talk about a few green stones and do a quick grid at the end. Let's get right into it. I'm going to first start off with a stone that is not green. This is pyrite. And of course, we're going to talk about some pyrite today. Fool's gold. Pyrite is really good for abundance and bringing on wealth. It's a stone of good luck. I do like pyrite. You usually see it in cubes also. Pyrite's also good for willpower, and it helps block negative energy. So it'd be a good stone if you were playing poker. But yeah, it's just the stone of good luck, money, and abundance. Our next crystal I want to talk about is fluorite. Now fluorite comes in a few different colors. Mostly you see purples, blues, and greens. And there is some green in this fluorite. And also, if you see the big one right back there, that one is a green fluorite. Very pretty. But fluorite is good to absorb and neutralize bad energy, and it helps cleanse your aura. So if you're just feeling gunky and things aren't going your way, nothing's going right, your body just isn't feeling in tune, try holding some fluorite or even meditate with it. I think fluorite is great to meditate with. It also heightens your spiritual intuitions and mental abilities. So if you want to get more in tune with the spiritual world, it's a good one to meditate with also. But yes, fluorite comes in very pretty shades of green. Another green stone is Aventurine. I've got this little Aventurine orb and this pyramid. But Aventurine is supposed to be another stone that's good if you want to be lucky, and is the stone of opportunity. And I've talked about this before, mentioning poker again. I do like to carry Aventurine on myself when I play poker, card games, or if you go to a casino. And I also like to wear this out hunting. But if I had to name a stone that is all over good for St. Paddy's Day, I would say green Aventurine would be the one. Now, of course, Aventurine comes in different colors. I know there's yellow, and I think there's like an orangish color, but the green Aventurine is the most popular, and you see it quite a bit. Here's a good stone that I don't often talk about, but it's moss agate. Now, I get moss agate and tree agate mixed up. I think this is a moss agate, but I know tree agate looks a lot like it and it has white in it, so I see white in this. But either or, they both have green in it. But moss agate in particular is good for new beginnings. It's good for healing yourself. And it's a good stone just to connect with nature. It's almost like a mothering, calming, nature-like feel to it when you hold it in your hand. And it's a really good one to cleanse the immune system. So if you've been feeling gunky, a lot of people around you have been sick, or let's say due to this nasty winter we've had, you've just been sick over and over, you might want to carry moss agate on your person for a little bit to cleanse your immune system so it can work properly. And it couldn't be a St. Paddy's Day themed video if I didn't mention emerald. This is a raw emerald. What I think emerald's good for is nausea. So let's say if you're having some morning sickness, if you're pregnant, it'd be good to keep by you. Let's just say you have stomach problems and you're sick a lot. Hey, carry this in your pocket. This is a particular good one for St. Paddy's Day, and you might want to carry it in your pocket or purse if you're going around indulging in alcoholic beverages on Sunday. So yeah, if you don't want to get sick, you might want to carry this. Okay, I'm going to end with my favorite one, and a lot of you might know what my favorite green stone is, but it is malachite. Here are two examples of fibrous malachite. This one's a little larger, this one's smaller. And aren't these just pretty? Looks like a little sea urchin. And let me put this one down. Here is an up close of this one. Malachite is what I use for arthritis and inflammation. There's a lot of other things it's good for, but I use it mainly for those two things. Very good for arthritis, inflammation. Look, it works for headaches too, but I work with this quite a bit when my joints won't work. And this is what a polished malachite looks like. You've got all kinds of pretty things going on. And I've talked about it before. I wanted to get a larger polished malachite at the Kansas City Rock Show, but I didn't. I came home with another smoky quartz. Yeah, that happened. But yeah, these polished, larger, they're just beautiful. There's so much going on in there. All these little stripes of different colored greens in there. Beautiful. It's a very powerful stone. I think this holds a lot of energy, and if people don't realize it, at first they're almost... It might be a little overwhelming for you at first, so start small when you work with malachite. All right, those are some green stones I wanted to talk to you about, and let's just go ahead and make a little simple grid out of these. Alrighty, and of course we're going to start off with our green grid today for our St. Patty's Day grid. I'm going to start off with putting a green aventurine in the middle, like so. We've got these bigger malachite pieces. I'm going to put those out towards the edge since they're so large. Like that. Okay, so we have these moss agates. We'll put one there, one here, and one down here. And we have these smaller little polished emeralds. Let's do those in between those moss agates. Now to correspond with that middle aventurine, we've got these nice little polished guys. Yeah, I think they'll look the best out here on the outskirt of the grid, I'd say, pointing out like this. Okay, just like that. I'm not going to activate this today because I forgot to pull out a wand, but of course how we would activate this was take our wand and we would start from the inside, go to the outside, like so. I would hit every stone, activating that energy, getting it floating around your grid, and I would spin it up and out so it comes out into your space. Of course, how you do it, it is up to you. Whatever works is fine by me. Well, I hope you liked this video today. Please have a safe St. Patty's Day. No drinking and driving by any of my subscribers, please. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.